All right, we are ready for the next part. We're going to go to callers. And so this first person actually requested to be first. And this person is actually has become a pretty good friend of mine. She's a good person to talk to. She's really, uh, I think she's really talented. Um, and I think a lot of you probably know who she is right now. Gee, I wonder who it could be. I said she. Anyway, many of you probably know her as the Rambling Rican, as she blogs about Sasuke whenever she gets the chance, which is like all the time. And everyone, say hello to Arsenet.
Morning.
Hi.
Yeah, I'd love to get rid of the thing in the background because I hear double anyway.
All right. Hey, how are you?
Tired. It's 1:41 in the morning, and but still looking forward to the Navi coming up in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah. I probably would have gone to sleep by now had it not been for this special occasion. So anyway, how excited are you for Sasuke?
I'm very excited for Sasuke. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to Skype
Yeah.
and then bring the other thing up because it'll be a whole lot easier that way. Ah, much better. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, much better because that was driving me insane. So, future reference, when you get Skype, just mute one, then the other. Otherwise, you're going to have an obscene amount of break in between.
Right, right.
And yes, the ad started, so hang on a second.
That's stupid. Yeah. It's usually better to block the video.
Yeah, but I didn't think about that until then. Turned into Cookie Monster. That rocks. Okay.
uh. So. So anyway, um, I guess you tend to be quite knowledgeable about things that are going on.
Yes, I
Um.
have no life.
Yes. Um. What is going on with this whole Muscle Park thing about it going under new management?
Um, well, yesterday well, I always do searches on just about everything, and Skype, not Skype, Twitter. It was a conversation going on between two people that follow Sasuke a lot. They're not competitors, but they started talking about, hey, have you heard the park is going to open up? I'm like, huh? So I'm checking around. Of course, Monster Nine hasn't done jack under a website in probably about 6 months. Started checking online, and there was something on one of the Hokkaido newspapers, and I sent that to Yubei. I sent it to a couple people in Japan that basically check things out for me because I never pay attention to Google because Google is getting worse and worse in terms of translations. Seems that it was the lot itself was bought by another entertainment company. They actually have a bunch of different entertainment centers. Yubei can fix me on that. He's been finding a lot of the information on there. And not only did they buy the building, they bought everything inside. So all 20, not obstacles, but all the different little setups they have, the little kids thing, including the Sasuke part, is intact. So
Interesting.
it's just going to be run by somebody else. And from what I understand, you're changing the pricing structure. So you go pay by, I guess, by hour or so, as opposed to before you have to pay, freaking $12 just to get on the four obstacles in Odaiba. Now it's going to be one fee, walk in. I would assume you get a bracelet or something, and you can go in anything as many times as you want. And they won't have also the other thing. The other complaint was that people were getting slowed down by listening to, hey, such and such is going to do blah blah blah, sort of like a live commentating. But even if the park was empty, that would still slow people down because you had to be in front of this person and they would slow things down. And the other thing is a lot of people were afraid of having a really bad run and somebody making fun of them. But all of that's going to be gone. It's just basically going to be an open park, like an amusement park.
Yeah. Well, first off, I like the idea of paying for time and not um, per game.
Right.
$12 to do Sasuke? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what Odaiba was. It was like 12, $13 converted to US, and it was only four obstacles.
Jesus Christ! If I
They
wasn't a
had to pay for the rent, so that place was not cheap.
yeah, I mean,
Ask David, that place was a dump. Unfortunately, it wasn't taken care of. So hopefully, these set of people will actually take care of that as well.
well,
And
yeah,
do
I
a
heard
lot better than M9 was doing.
yeah, I heard about about how how greasy the obstacles were themselves.
I haven't heard any major problems from the new one. They liked the fact that it was actually, life size. They actually raised the roof, they built the building from scratch, so it wasn't encased in a mall, which was the
Yeah,
problem in Odaiba.
yeah. Didn't David said he hit his head? When
Yes,
yeah,
yes. He hit his head over the ventilation, actually scraped the top part of his gray, so he ended up in Sasuke with basically a bruise on top of his head.
yeah, that could be a problem.
And the only problem, of course, is this location. Only diehards are going out there. I mean, that's a long trip, even by, especially by train, even by air. It's 2 islands north. Oh, ask David about the interview. I've been sending him messages, and I don't know. He has a bad tendency, just like the last time. Last time it took what 3, 4 months for him to finally remember that he had to do the David interview. Coming up though, it's going to be pretty interesting. I should be getting on the Navi blog hopefully tonight.
Well,
Not sure
you're
how
not gonna
long it's
have
going to
much
be.
time to do that.
Well, yeah, but I feel like crap. But I'm actually sick this time. Not sick because of doing what I did before, like in Sasuke 21. That was a fuster cluck.
Oh,
But
so you're like how I felt in Sasuke
yeah.
26, except not nearly as bad.
Only difference was one was induced by thinking that everybody needed to see it as fast as possible, regardless of my health, as opposed to my health sucking at the wrong time.
Hmm.
Yes, Fuster Cluck, I use that often. The Sasuke one will be up when I can. After that, I have actually, if I can get them, a long string of interviews. The one I'm looking forward to is the is Cat, the Sasuke Malaysia competitor.
Oh, oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, he actually speaks perfect English.
Oh,
Love it.
well, that's helpful.
Yeah, in fact, he sent me a message. Hey, how do I see the stream? And I just wanted to bang my head up against the wall. Nobody reads my threads. I give
I
up.
read your threads.
Yes, Farid.
I only ask you questions because of parodies for parody purposes.
Yes, I know. You do it on purpose just to piss me off. I
I
know, I know.
I think I'm allowed to. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
friends on PSN now.
Yes. Yeah, it's my husband's account though, so if you ever send messages and you don't hear anything, that's usually him trying to figure out. Because we just got a PS3 because I'm very much an anime fan, and I figured out that I can watch Crunchyroll through that, but that's an entirely separate conversation.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll save that for a different time, if
Yep,
ever.
yep,
Anyway, I know there's a lot of other people who
yep.
want to join in. I want to get everyone in. So, thank you very much for
Very
calling in
welcome.
and participating. And we really should chat more often.
Well, you have my Skype account, so
Yes, I do. Anyway, thank you for calling.
no problem. Oh, no podcast. Thank you. Bye bye.
I've actually talked to her about that before. She won't do it.
I hate my voice, and there's no way I'd be able to have the patience to do that.
And
But
for I
thank
don't know
you.
why you hate your voice because I think you have a great voice. Whatever, whatever. Anyway, thank
Talk
you.
to you later.
Talk to you later. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye bye bye.
Well, that was fun. Um. Anyway. Yeah. So that was. I'm looking forward to everything. And for those of you who don't know, ramblingrican.blogspot.com. You should go check it out. She writes good stuff about Sasuke. Anyway, um, all right. So we're gonna go right to another person's another caller right now, and uh, we'll just bring him in. How do I get a full screen? We're calling him now. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you, man?
Hi, Venus.
You know, Arsene was right. I hate my voice, too.
Don't say that. Your voice is beautiful.
Hang on, I gotta mute my Skype. Alright, there we
Yeah,
go.
mute something to make sure that everything is going smooth. Okay. So for everyone who doesn't know, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Mute mute the Ustream, not the Skype, because there's a delay if you use Ustream. You still there? Venus, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello? Hey. We can't hear you. Well, sort of. I can hear you typing, but I need you talking.
Oh. What about my voice? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Alright. Can everyone else? Yeah, it was lagging like crazy. Everything's going pretty good now, I'm pretty sure. So, with all these interviews running around, and I know, like, there's not that many of us that actually do that, I actually, there's Arsenet with David, which took, like, several months to even get the one, but now she's doing another one. That's really cool. I mean, we have one Ninja Warrior, luckily, that lives in Seattle, and I don't necessarily live in Seattle. I actually live in Monroe, which is this dinky little town. But yeah, I have a question. Like, can we talk about like American Ninja Warrior, like the trials, or is
Yeah.
nothing about that?
Yeah, no, I don't see there being a problem with talking about A&W as long as you're not talking about Japan.
Yeah, like because Japan is like Sasuke.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
like how they always call it Japan and Mount Midoriyama, but they never call it Sasuke. It's really perplexing.
Yeah, I think like I'm not. This isn't a spoiler, but like on the NBC broadcast, I think they called it Sasuke once.
Yeah, I mean they only talk about Sasuke when they're talking about how the show started. Oh, and by the way, they changed from the Japanese announcer to Jimmy Smith and Matt whatever,
Yeah,
which I think is
God.
freaking retarded.
I watched. Yeah, for full disclosure, I actually did watch the show on NBC, and I actually watched it with both my parents because they weren't doing anything. None of us liked them as announcers.
Yeah, I mean, I was okay with it. I thought the show was still good. It's just,
I don't know. It's just not the same when you don't have a Japanese announcer yelling the entire time.
yeah. It took away from the charm of the show. I doubt anybody liked that change all that much. I dare you to hunt somebody down that actually liked the change from, Japanese announcer over to the
Oh,
two
oh,
guys talking.
oh, great! Now Arsnet already says that she must prefers it, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm
Wait,
half look. No,
what?
no, never mind. I'm half looking at the Sorry, I was half looking at the chat. Ignore that.
Yeah. Hey, Venus, I like the two guys talking a lot better than. Well,
uh,
maybe if it's Ogasawara instead of,
yeah. Oh crap! Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Um,
Well, then don't talk. I
even for
actually
kids.
met James McGrath at Seattle Gasworks Park, and I went there because Frosty Zernow posted that he would be at Gasworks Park, and so I went over to Gasworks. It was like a 45-minute drive, and saw that there was parkour stuff. And then when I get there, some guy says, "All right, Frosty's up next," and he runs right past me to do his parkour run in front of all these kids, and I was just like, wow. I immediately started applauding, and then other people started popping up: Levi, Brian, Jeremy Sanders, uh, lots of other cool people I didn't know were there too. But yeah, um, James bumps into me, and I'm like, "Hey, you look familiar," and he says, "Yeah," and I was like, "Did you try out for Ninja Warrior?" Like, yeah, I mean, seriously, I so I kind of been wanting to contact him just to see if I could like ask him some questions. I put up I penned like a thread recently that talks about like, I put up some questions of my own, and other people can ask them stuff. Fuck. I'm like stuttering so much, but
Don't worry about it. There aren't that many people watching.
the fucking thing is, I really want to talk to James sometimes, and like David, he's very hard to get a hold of. He rarely ever responds to my wall posts on Facebook, but he commented on my link like an hour ago saying that he's like, "How do I watch Sasuke 27?" And I was like, "Join the forum. Go to the forum, dude. And go to the 27 thing, and they'll tell you everything. It airs tomorrow. Go."
Actually, a funny story about that. Were you here when I was testing the show settings earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, did you see the part where James actually called during the test?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually going to be the next guy on the show.
Oh yeah, is he in here?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. He was like when I was testing the settings. Um, when I was testing the settings, all of a sudden I get this call. It's from and it says James McGrath, and I'm like, wait, what?
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
so he's the next Skype guy.
yeah, he's actually the next Skype guy. Yeah,
Oh.
don't feel rushed though. Um, no, yeah, he was actually.
Well, nobody wants to listen to me now. I make
No, no,
stupid videos on YouTube.
nonsense,
That's about
nonsense.
it.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance right now. Plug your YouTube. Plug yourself.
I don't know if I can do that. I
Yes,
didn't
you
learn
can.
how.
This is my show, and I'm telling you to do it.
Okay. Um, yeah, I make like 2 videos per tournament, which is pathetic, but the videos themselves I put a lot of time into. I hope that makes up for my lack of activity on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, just really quickly, did you hear that Tyra Banks apparently enjoyed watching ANW?
Who?
Tyra Banks, celebrity model.
Has he been on Sasuke before?
No. Like she was watching American Ninja Warrior on NBC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like tweeting about it, and like the Ninja Warrior Twitter account was like, "Holy shit, a celebrity is tweeting about our show.
Yeah.
We have been vindicated somehow."
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. You plug yourself. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy. Anyway, so how excited are you for Sasuke 27?
Pretty low. I'm just like, not a huge Sasuke fanatic lately, but I still look forward to making silly videos about it because, yeah, I have some ideas. Like, third stage wise is like my favorite thing to make videos on because that's like where everybody is failing lately. Um, no spoilers at all. I'm just saying you already know that in 25 and 26, like
Oh yeah, yeah.
everybody's failed that one big mother humper.
Yes, yes. The ultimate cliffhanger has definitely been a force to be reckoned with, if you will.
I think they should call it what? What's a different name for the ultimate cliff? The ultimate showstopper or something?
the oh god, I don't know if I should say this. What the hell? Say it anyway.
Oh, that's a good one. J Mac just gave me a good idea.
Um, you could call it the ultimate cockblocker.
Yeah, like the top of Mount Midoriyama is like, getting laid, and then that would be the cockblock.
All right. On that note,
Yeah.
thank you for calling. Gonna try to get everyone in here. We got about an hour before
Yeah,
for
okay,
the
I
show.
think I should wrap
The
this up
Navi.
because
Yes.
James is next, and I've been on for a little while. But
Yeah.
I just want to say, first to the people in here, um, keep watching Sasuke. I know you will. I hope my videos like somehow make you feel like watching the show more. Like anybody who comes to my channel, like Japanese people come, and people from England watch it sometimes too, and Italy. I all want them all to watch the show more and keep it alive.
Well, we can only hope at this point.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a Sasuke 30 eventually. Kind of
Really?
like, uh,
That's confidence right there.
yeah, I'm really sure. Like, none of us, some of us thought that it would end just because of horrible ratings, but it's not true.
All right. Well,
Um,
we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut your short here. Sorry, but
Oh, I have one more thing to say for James. Buddy, we've got to talk soon. There's a lot of people that want to hear from you, and
I'll relay the message. I'll relay the
yeah,
message.
yeah. So me and you've got to meet up and do something, even if it's just like for 10 minutes. I gotta come down and see you at the Full Tilt, the ice cream shop or whatever. We gotta
Okay.
meet sometime because a lot of people want to know more about you. So I'm gonna hopefully talk to you sometime. We're gonna have a talk.
All right. I'm sure he'll get to you. But thank you for calling,
No problem, man.
and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks.
Goodbye. All right. Really quickly, I'm just going to.